identified areas closer to the campsite that are suitable for a better climbing trail. Originally we thought you'll have to take the existing double track trail up to a relatively steep section of trail, but we found a really cool zone really close to the campsite, so we know it will see some usage, and we just put a few switchbacks in. We might even suggest to decommission part of this old trail here. It's super steep, fall line, erosion issues, so by having a 300 meter alternate trail that switchbacks back and forth and gets you to the start of the actual Deer Point Trail should work out really well.
If mountain bikers are staying at the campsite, you now are creating a nice little loop option, you know, like whatever, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and dad wants to go for a 1 hour pedal, or he just wants, you know, somebody wants to get out of the campsite, they would have the option of doing a nice little loop, come up. It would just really add to the existing network, and it would start creating a more mountain bike only network, you know.
I don't know, unless it went off that way somehow and linked up with the trail a little bit lower down, so we could head off like up here, because this is just brutal. This is the steepest. This is steeper than anything else.
So let's
Okay.
You want to flag regularly?
Yeah, this one will flag. So if somebody comes in to start building here, they'll see. So I'm just gonna, and yeah, let's go. You can do one on here, Adele.
Yeah.
Okay, as we can see, someone has been digging a new trail.
Yeah.
That would be possibly illegal in a BC park without permission.
Yeah. So yeah,
but it could end up making a great climbing trail, so we'll see.
Totally, and I think in my books this is a real win-win situation, since we're using what somebody started illegally, which is gonna keep the local riding community happy. Somebody has a plan, someone has an idea for this, so why not go with what some of the locals here identified. Whoever's done it has definitely some knowledge of trail building, volunteer trail building. It's not a bad line, so let's work with it rather than coming up with a new plan. This is good.
There. So what do we got here, Thomas?
It either requires a lot of digging, or we have to find a better spot. It's just, I mean, it's doable. It's not terrible. You just have to dig out a wide climbing turn like this. The line he started scratching in, like, that's not gonna work. But you could, the dirt is good in here, like it's easy digging. One of the mistakes this guy has made is he didn't get rid of the organics. All these leaves need to be, the needles need to be raked off first. Now you're mixing this all up. This is just not good. Like, all of this needs to go. But I think you could extend it here start digging, and then you just have to dig this out. You just have to go wide.
Yeah.
There's no flat area anywhere. If we go back a little bit, there's nothing better. No, it just gets deeper. Yeah, you just have to do a lot of excavating. You just have to do a lot of digging and swing it around here. So yeah. But yeah,
Well,
it's
on a
nice.
slope like this, like you need a big wide turn in order to give people a chance to get up. So if we tried to get to where you were, it'd be a very tight switchback. Here we want to do like what you were doing on Jasmine Mountain with those guys. A nice wide large radial turn is really what we want to build up. And because the dirt's so good here, you could haul a lot of dirt down and build this part up. So you're landscaping when it comes to something like this.
Totally. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, no, it's doable. Yeah, it's just nice dirt in here. This will compact just fine, and it's not rocky, so yeah, it's easy digging. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, whoever did this laid out a good line.
Yeah.
Like they had you know, some awareness what they're doing for sure.
Totally.
I think I found it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could build a nice big turning corner right here and then head right up through those trees. I think if you could get over to this big tree right in front of us here and come up around that, and then you're up there.
Yeah. It's just a little bit harder to get the image here now, but yeah, see, you had this right. Like if we're there where that last flag is, it could be really nice, you know, like I mean the builders, like, you know, with a brush, so it's nothing to take this down. So we don't have to take that into consideration. We would probably, go straight, and then take a look at that big tree, because that's always nice to swing around a tree like that. That could be really cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, and see, you've got a really nice flat spot on the other side. Yeah. So I think we'll go around that tree, and then we'll see if we need another switchback. We probably will. But yeah, so yeah, you need to hang something.
Because down here you got a little bit of a downslope, even if you came a little lower and you came down here, and then you could swing up and around and wide and get a little bit of speed.
Yeah.
But that's something they can decide at the building time.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so nice to have that little bit of...
As an extra little bonus, we looked at a trail polygon, at a trail area zone where we identified future downhill trails. Again, relatively close to the campground, so you can just go for a quick loop, and you'd come up one of the existing trails, climb up, use this existing double track that ends back here, but you only go as far as this main switchback point here, and then you've got a really cool open zone, wide open pine forest, beautiful to build, not super expensive to build in here, some good rock slabs, rock rolls, so it would just make a really good downhill zone, and you have existing trails, so no additional infrastructure needed as a catch trail for potential downhill trails coming off here.
And so we're looking at a downhill zone, so we're looking downslope, and yeah, we're just looking for any cool terrain features. A big rock slab, a cool tree, something that stands out, that draws you in as a biker, something cool. Yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah, because see, you could drop down to that first little plateau there, and then contour over. Yeah, get some of those rocks. Yeah, this is kind of cool. you know, like keeping in mind that this should be a green-blue downhill trail. When obviously we're not gonna build straight 4-line trail, and you see all these cool little plateaus. You know, I could see dropping down to this micro plateau, then to this larger plateau there. This, yeah, could be good. So. Oh yeah, this is all really cool here. And yeah, this is spectacular. I come up here for a quick evening ride.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh yeah, and now you get to those rocks down there, which is awesome. Yeah, this is good. This is a good zone. And the dirt is good in here. It's easy to build up some nice downhill berms here. You can definitely work with this. What brings the cost down here is that there's not a lot of cleanup required. You don't have to run a chainsaw all day to just clear the corridor. Yeah, I think a lot of people would like this, and you can have an alternate route. You have a sign there, short little black line. Yeah, this is super cool. People would love this. Like, yeah, you can create a couple lines on the rock here. Pretty safe. Oh yeah, and then you've got a blue line or green line right through here. You're right. This is cool. I think people would really like this. Pretty forgiving. It's not too exposed up here on the ridge. You could sneak through here. Yeah, you could get really creative as a builder here. This is beautiful. Then you just take the moss off, create a little line through here. This is awesome. Cool. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be a blue line too. Like, this is not, once this is all cleaned up a bit, you can just roll through that. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Good. Yep, cool. That's good. Yeah, that's a really nice zone in here. And you know, this is one of those things they might say no to it. But it's a cool suggestion, you know. And things are changing quickly. So in a year or 2 or 3, if they say, hey, let's open it up, we get more and more mountain bikers coming to the campsite. Let's give them something. This would be a really cool zone. And at a minimum, they have a bit of a budget idea. Yeah. Because we're gonna tell them, if you build in this zone, we can build you a nice blue downhill trail for $22 a meter. Or...
Yeah. Oh.
So, how did everything go, Thomas?
Oh, fantastic 3 days. I love my work. we had end of day 3 here at Christina Lake at the Texas Creek campground, and I think the work went really well. We were here for trail assessment and a short little trail reroute, some bridge construction plans, just some general ideas to improve this super cool network here. And I think we've got what we needed. We recorded a lot of data. We can go back now and start the mapping work and the planning work. Writing our trail plan, but I think we've got what we needed, and this is just a spectacular place. I definitely want to come back here to ride my bike here, and hopefully for more work in the future.